Hey there everybody and welcome back. I'm Joshua Ryan. This is your Morning Marvel. We're here to talk about The Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode 5, but be warned, this is a spoiler talk. If you haven't seen it, I know it just came out today. You're going to want to click away and come back after you've seen it so we can talk about it.
Where do we start?
So this episode picks up right after the ending of last week's episode when we saw John Walker, the new Captain America, just chop this dude, just chop him to pieces pretty much with his shield. He just bloody face chopped him right in the middle of everybody. Everybody's got their cell phones out. It's 2021. You can't have an altercation outside without somebody filming it. It's going on World Star. So at the start of this episode, Sam and Bucky, they confront him and they're like, yo dude, that was a lot. That was probably too much. You've done messed up. Give us the shield. You can't have it. And he's like, yo, back off. I'm Captain America. And they said, no, you're not no more. And then an epic fight ensues right at the beginning of the episode. It was awesome. They're fighting. You know, he's got Bucky's using his arm. And then Sam's using his wings. Like, and then John Walker's got a shield. And it's epic. John Walker keeps going to just try and just face smash people with the shield. That's his go-to move. He keeps trying to do it to Bucky, then he's trying to do it to Sam. Luckily, they've got each other's backs. They're protecting each other. There's no more face smashing for John Walker. The fight ends when Bucky just picks him up and just swings him like a bat out of piñatas, just like, wah! And then like Sam dives into him, pah! Then they break this dude's arm to get the shield off. They're like, you can't have this, take it off, it's ours. One thing that happens in this fight, though, is that Sam's wings, they get broken. Wings no more. He's lost his wings, okay? And later he tells somebody when he's like, hey man, you want these wings? He's like, nah, keep them. So maybe this means the Falcon persona is gone. Maybe we are now going to be moving on to Sam taking on the Captain America role because he seems to have given up the Falcon role. His wings are gone and he said, I don't want them back. We got the introduction to a character, Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. She's a SHIELD agent in the comics, and in the comics she bangs Nick Fury in a sequence that was so graphic and so seductive that the comics code authority said, you gotta change this. We're getting all turned on and hot and bothered. We don't like it. So that's what we know about her. So we know that the Wakandans have been hunting down Zemo. They want him because he killed T'Chaka. And one thing we know about the Wakandans is they don't like that. They don't like it when you kill their king. So he is turned over to them by Bucky, and so he's gone. I'm assuming he's out of the show now. The Wakandans take him. They say, he is coming with us. And then they take him, and he's gone. We get some more of Isaiah Bradley, the Black Captain America who is now an old man. He's kind of been living in isolation. We get some more of him when Sam goes to see him, and we get a backstory to him, and he's got a pretty tragic and sad backstory. We know a handful of soldiers back then were given the super serum. Most of them were killed off or died from the serum. Then they experimented on him for 30 years to try and find out why the serum worked on him and nobody else. We know the government did not back him up. They did not have his side on this. He was put in prison. He was treated basically like an outcast. So Sam goes back home to his family, to his sister. Bucky shows up and he's like, can I help? And like picks up a big box and like moves it. And all these people are like, my God, he is strong. And then we get a montage of Sam and Bucky fixing up a boat. Like Forrest Gump and Lieutenant Dan, they just, happy day, painting the boat, fixing it up, hanging the nets, a nice little montage. And now they clearly have a better relationship now. They're training together. They're throwing the shield around, batting it off of trees and stuff, just like a pop and a son throwing a ball, throwing the shield back and forth, having a good time. And they have a nice important talk. And Sam is basically tells Bucky to just stop being a little bitch. And he says, you got to go handle your stuff. You got to go help people if you want to get out of your head. You want to get out of this nightmare you've been living in. And then we get another montage of Sam just training alone. I tell you, this episode has more montages than a Rocky movie. So we get this big long montage. He's doing push-ups. He's throwing his shield. He keeps practicing this move where he throws his shield and then like does a cartwheel and catches it. I don't know why is that going to be his signature move? Is that going to be Sam's Captain America signature move? He throws the shield and he just cartwheels like a cheerleader and then catches it? I don't know, but he practices it until he gets it, and it looks pretty cool, I guess. The scene ends. We know that now that Carly and her crew are in New York. They're moving here, and they've got a plan that involves the death of Sam. They want Sam dead, and they're planning something really big. Now, if you didn't stay tuned after the credits though, you missed it. This was the first after credits scene we got for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And the after credits scene is John Walker building a shield. He's putting his shield together, he's in there hammering, he's blowtorching, he's putting his little emblems on there, and he is gearing up to be a pretty big bad guy, I would guess, in the next episode. So, next episode coming up, we got the finale. I anticipate big things, but I'm trying to pull my anticipation back because I was really psyched for WandaVision's finale, and I was disappointed. I don't see that happening here. I think that this one is going to promise and deliver on some big, major action. I haven't been disappointed so far. It's been good so far, and I'm really excited to see what happens next. With WandaVision, there was theories galore. Theories. I know most of them involved Mephisto, but everything was a theory. Every episode was a mystery. I'd like to hear some of your theories. I know that there's not a whole lot of things we can theorize in this show, but there's some. Like Sam gets this mysterious briefcase, right? Like this Pulp Fiction briefcase. He opens it and he's like, oh man, what is this? It's from Wakanda. A lot of people are thinking it could be a new set of wings, or a lot of people are thinking it could be a new suit for when he takes on the persona of Captain America. I think that's most likely what it's going to be, which means in the next episode we're going to see Sam in his Captain America outfit. That's what I think. I think that's what most people are thinking. Tell me what you think. Anyways, we will be back next week for more spoiler talk in our Morning Marvel. I'm Joshua Ryan. I'll see you next time.